Hi, it's Warren. I'm here in Sydney. We're doing some recording for PhD on Resolve 9. 5 of the features I really like in the new software. Number one, the overall interface. Now, when I first saw it, I wasn't too sure. I thought, well, hang on, I've learnt the other one. I spent a number of years with it. Why does it need to change? But hey, you know, I'm not that colorist who just sits down and grades anymore. I'm more of the guy who has to conform and know what files are and render things quicker. You select a clip, you get a really nice box here now. Tells you the codec, the frame rate, tells you it's an R3D, gives you a lot more information. You've still got this really good window here that always tells you what you're dealing with. You can view in thumbnails here as well now. So it's very visual. And that's a key thing. If you've got to look at something for 8 or 10 hours a day, admittedly I'm spending a lot of time looking at that, but I'm also here a hell of a lot of time. I want something that's going to look good and something that's going to be easy. A lot of the time people come to me with a thumb drive on, say, a short film. They've got a thumb USB drive and say, well, here's my R3Ds. So I conform off it, but it's not ideal for me to work off it. What you can now do, just conform off their storage, and then you can trim and make new R3Ds and just copy the trim part to your drive. You're making new R3D files. Log grading now for log material. So I can't wait to try this in a movie and try these new settings where you have pivot points here, you have a contrast control, high and low range, put some warmth into there, then come into your high, low range and adjust this control now so you've got fine control of where that orange warmth I've put in. This here is a useful little function where you can display all of the shots in your timeline. So if I drop back to my media pool, which has lots of material, go on here called Lightroom, we can now display all the shots that I have in my feature. So I can see that as a one-page display, I suppose you could say, and go, well, I want to copy that grade from there across to there. And it just gives you a really good idea of what you can see as a whole. You can see them all together. And believe it or not, the last thing that have enjoyed is the tracker's actually improved. Now, I didn't think I'd say that, but it has. If we look at this shot here, let's go into media and I'll find a shot. Just being able to browse through folders again is much easier. Come down there, and if I select this shot here, let's just drag that down into there. Find him, there he is. Pull him up to there like that and put a window on. Like that, and then we go into track mode and track backwards. The actual algorithms have improved, so things that didn't used to track before actually do track. And I know this from using older software. I use the same material, does track, and now you get this little graphical UI to do the tracking where you can then go in and adjust, manually adjust, and you get this display where you can delete keyframes and go, well, that's where that went wrong. Just get rid of the selected keyframes, makes things a lot easier. Anyway, if you want any more information on any classes for Resolve, basically anywhere around the world there is a class. Catch me on Twitter at Warren Eagles or go to www.icolorist.com and there we'll get more information on any of the classroom training that we're running. Thank you.